I should have, if I'm very lucky, on the phone, David Goodfellow. David, are you there?
You're even luckier than that. You got David Goodfellow and James Hunter.
What an appropriate name for a man who goes out and does random acts of kindness.
Yeah, cool, isn't it?
What, Goodfellow?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
He's a good fellow. How do you like our new game, guys?
I've just been listening for like the last 60 seconds, a minute or so. It sounds like fun. I don't know if I'm really tooled up for doing it, being dyslexic myself. I'm not really good with the words and stuff like that. Not as good as you guys, anyway.
Okay, we're looking at basically, it's something that's a...
What is a colour and something else?
Yeah, what's a colour and something else is a good game. Want to have a bash at it, boys?
Oh, no, James, you want to have a go at this? He's shaking his head. He doesn't quite get that we're on radio, I think.
How about yellow's a colour, a Coldplay song, a set of pages, a greeting, a type of rose and a fever, Katie in Reading. How about that? It's good. That's good for yellow. Yeah? You like that?
Cool.
Got any? Do you want to throw one in?
What's the idea here? That my name is a colour?
No.
A colour is something. Like green is a colour. It's also a movement, a political party, a field in a village, two moods, sick and envious in brackets, and a flavour of jelly. That's from James.
Okay. I'm a bit lost, dude. I'm sorry, man.
All right, don't worry, man. It's fine, man. Yeah.
With the colour green?
Yeah. No, you know what?
It's the colour of envy.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Problem, this game is so complex, some people don't get it. I know. Let's talk about what you do. How long has the kindness offensive been together?
The kindness offensive started last August. Me and a couple of friends decided that we'd go out into a public place and stop complete strangers and ask them if there's any random acts of kindness we could do to brighten up their life. And it kind of escalated from there.
Do you feel better for it?
Yeah, I feel very good for it. It really, it's a fun thing to do. I've met lots of really nice people, been part of doing some really cool things, everything from birthday parties for youngsters through to giving away 35 tons of toys and campers and stuff to people for Christmas for no other good reason than it feels good to do, and it's a nice way of spending a day.
Is it better to give than receive?
I think it's the same to give and receive, actually. I think that's kind of what I've worked out in the last year. It's kind of, we're all part of this thing, whatever it is, and giving and receiving is pretty much the same deal.
Do you know, David, you sound like a lovely man. What was
do you?
David, what was the what was the catalyst that kicked this off?
A lot of people talk about kind of making the world a better place, but it always feels like it's kind of over there, a long way away, and not something that you can really do yourself, and not in a meaningful way anyway. So we kind of thought, is that the case? Is life worth living? Can we have a happy day doing something good as opposed to kind of miserable? And we had a go, and it turns out you can do nice things, and it does make you feel good.
And so you gave away 25 tons of non-perishable food, right, to homeless charities across London in October 2008, correct?
Yeah, that's last year it was a great thing to do. We got talking to some refugees and asylum seekers in this country, and they're not allowed to collect benefits, they're not allowed to work, and they needed nappies for their babies and food to eat and stuff like that. So we made some phone calls. That's what we call ourselves, the phone whisperers. We're not rich. We're pretty poor as it goes. And so we do all of our things by contacting people who do have money and do have things like big companies. Yeah. And we ask them to help us help these people. And General Mills, big company, they do stuff like Green Giant, Old El Paso, things like that. Yeah. They said, yeah, all right, this sounds like a good one. We'll help you out. They sent a big lorry. And we managed to give stuff to all the different places that all these different asylum seekers had listed as places they go to get really basic stuff like toothpaste and sanitary towels and food and things that, I don't know about you, but I personally kind of just reach in the cupboard and into my wallet and take for granted all that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was good fun. And, the great thing about the kindness offensive is that every time we do something, it kind of redefines what we think we're capable of doing, and we go on to do bigger things.
So what's the next project? What's the next thing you're doing?
Well, the next thing we're doing, funnily enough, we just got approached by a wonderful lady yesterday, as it goes, called Ruth, and she's looking to take a van load of medical supplies to different parts of the Middle East, to hospitals and stuff that don't have it. But that's literally been that we were asked if we can help out with that. So if there's anyone listening who wants to do something kind, who might have access to a van or medical supplies or stuff for kids, again, we're looking at things like nappies and plasters and disinfectants and things like that, your normal run-of-the-mill stuff. We're looking to help her go and help some other people in a country we've never been to that we're probably never going to meet, but we think it sounds like it's something that we ought to do.
If only there were more people like you, James Hunter and David Goodfellow.
Well, we're hoping to inspire some people. Come and join us, but not because you think you ought to or because of some weird kind of pseudo-Christianic madness, because it's a good laugh. Go and check out. We have some videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, you can't fake those smiles, and we all just have a riot doing it, basically. And everybody's welcome. We don't care how old you are, where you're from, what you've done. If you want to come and make some people smile with us on a nice day out, then drop us an email. Come along.
Great. So what, www.thekindnessoffensive.com if we want to get more information, want to get involved?
Absolutely. That's the website. But you know what? Just Google us, man. We're all over the place, and you'll find us pretty easy. And like I say, everybody's welcome. We've helped a huge spectrum of different people, but really they've been helping us have a laugh. So, you know, we aim to continue as long as we're allowed.
Do you have a day job, David?
Yes, I do. Unfortunately, I would love to do this full time, but both James and I are events coordinators.
Right. Okay. Lovely. Oh well, listen. I think it's a great thing that you're doing. Any way we can help at all, do let us know. We're more than happy to put out some public service announcements to our listeners.
That's very kind of you. Thank you very much for having us on. You know, it's really cool that radio show have us on to talk about niceness and being kind and stuff. That's very cool. Given the output the media generally throws at us is quite depressing. It's a nice thing you've done today. So thanks very much for giving us a chance to talk about kindness.
Least we could do, David. Least we could do. Give him a big round of applause, everybody. The Kindness Offensive. What a wonderful thing. We're gonna play this track for you. We call it our track of Lamb. It's our track of the week. It's LCD Sound System. Bye 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 you. All right. I hope you like it, guys.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Track of Lamb.